So you don't want to hit the gym because you're too tired or too busy. You don't want to start that business because the economy is bad or you don't know where to begin. Maybe you keep telling yourself you'll quit the bad habits next week, but next week never comes. Excuses are what keep you stuck. Every time you say, "I'll start tomorrow," you're choosing comfort over change. If you want to lose the weight, build the career, break the addiction, or finally step out of your comfort zone, it starts now.
Look at yourself, man. Look at yourself. What am I going to do today to change what I see in this mirror?
Commit to a path of action today. Not Monday morning, I'm going to start. Why would you start Monday morning when you have today right here? So whatever you're trying to do, man, if you planning on eating right, start today. If you planning on exercising, start today. If you planning on saving, save today. If you planning on having a better relationship with the person you love, start right now.
As you begin to look out on your life, this is challenging. This is not easy acting. You've got to bring it out and look at it. You got to take the power out of it. You've got to expose it to the truth. And the truth is that it has no power over you. So write down something you want to act on, but for some reason that you've been holding back, and look at it. Ask yourself the question, is it helping you to continue to put it off? If it's an asset for you to continue to procrastinate, then continue to do that. Ask yourself, what's blocking you? What's preventing you from acting? Why don't you have the courage to handle that? Why won't you face that? What are you running away from? What kind of avoidance behavior are you engaged in?
One thing I know about life is a guarantee. Change is inevitable. As much as you like to be in your comfort zone, as much as you like to be stable, as much as you like to control your environment, the reality is everything changes. If you're doing real good, at some point, something bad's going to happen in your life.
You are putting things off because in the short term, it's easier, it's more comfortable, it's more pleasurable to be distracted or to indulge yourself doing something else than it is to sit down and do the actual work to create the outputs that matter when they are needed.
You have got to be willing to make the hard decision. You've got to be willing to feel uncomfortable, to feel awkward, to face rejection, to fail, to feel pressure. You've got to be willing to face those things because that's what's necessary for you to grow.
Most people half-ass half their life all the time. I knew they were going to get tired. They were going to flinch. They were going to get down. They quit improving themselves. They start sleeping in. I'm going to keep getting wide. I'm going to stay relentless. Don't give in to the fears. Don't give in to the setbacks. You're going to have failure. It's part of the game.
Why is it that people are frightened by commitment? Because when you say the word commitment, that intimidates a lot of people. Why? Because it means you have to deliver. I'll try means that is my escape clause. When I don't come through, it's really a polite no. No excuse that if you decided that you're going to do this, if it becomes hard, then do it hard. If it's difficult, so what? If it's inconvenient, so what? See, a lot of people made a commitment to come here tonight, but they looked outside and said, it's raining. And they decide to give up on their commitment.
When you're committed to an outcome, there are no excuses. There are no stories. There are no reasons not to achieve it. But if you're interested in an outcome, you will do what's convenient. You'll come up with excuses, stories, reasons to support your convenience desire.
Whatever your answer is, you can do it right now, today, starting today, right? It's still possible. You can start doing that right now. It's empowering the present with the future. There is nothing stopping you from making it happen right now. You don't have to feel that way when you're 70. You don't have to feel that way when you're 80. You never ever have to feel that way if you start doing it right now. And you can do it right now. Even if it feels impossible, you can start working on it right now. You can start trying right now. You can start making plans right now because you're not there yet.
All that thinking, that overthinking, that thinking too big. Thinking big is about dreams. Thinking big is about goals. Thinking big is about your heart and your soul and figuring out what you want. Then once you do that and you think big and you see where you're headed, boom, you gotta come back and you gotta go brick by brick to make that vision stick.
I'm trying to find more of myself. And the only way I can find more is to silence the world out as much as I can, because it's getting busier every day. It's getting faster. I put my phone away and I go dark. I go dark a lot, and